Hey, I want that on.
I want it off.
Since when does what you want count?
Since now. Tonight. This second. It's all over, Chad. It's over.
Nothing is over until I say it is.
I don't think so. You see, I'm bored. And when I'm bored, the game is over.
Bored?
Mm-hmm. Not terrified, not shocked. Just plain bored. Whose idea did you think this whole thing was?
What are you talking about?
What I am talking about, Chad, is that you are a singularly unimaginative young man. Did you really think that that dull little mind of yours could possibly have conceived any of the rather dramatic experiences we've shared? Do you remember the day you watched me walk up the steps? Since that moment, your mind has not been your own. Why do you think you suddenly had the overwhelming desire to see what I looked like under all those clothes? Don't feel bad. I always get bored after a while. Although, there was one boy in Denver who did keep me amused for almost 9 weeks. But then he was wonderfully creative. First you'll experience dizziness, then mild paralysis, and then total cardiac arrest.
You've drugged me!
No, dear. I've killed you. I told you about those chemicals, Chad. How dangerous they could be.
He was one of your best students, wasn't he?
Yes, he was wonderfully bright and spirited boy. You know, I warned him about those chemicals. How dangerous they could be.
Are you sure you're okay? Surely I can skip work and stay here with you.
No, you go on. I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, Anne.
Miss Eldridge?
Yes.
I'm Arthur Moore. I saw your notice on the board.
And you need help.
Yeah, my lit grades are lousy. Do you have time for me, Miss Eldridge?
Of course I do, Arthur. In fact, if you like, we can start right now.
Oh, that'd be great. I like that a lot.
Good. I think we're going to be friends, Arthur. Very good friends. The funeral is over, and I am alone in the house. Therese is out cavorting with one of her men on this night when Father is barely cold in his casket. I ran some old family films to remind myself of when it began. Even then, at 12, she was already using her wiles on him. Poor Mother, so weak, so innocent. Never suspecting the depth of evil in Therese. My spoiled sister. Her sweet little face never fooled me for an instant. I knew the darkness behind it. I knew the fermenting ugliness in her soul. Mr. Anmar?
Yes?
Please come in. I know what you're thinking. You're wondering how sisters can look so unalike. I have never found it necessary to affect the ways of Therese. Please sit down.
Is she here?
Oh, no. She's gone to a party.
A party? This afternoon at the funeral, she seemed so distraught.
My sister is an unusual girl, Mr. Anmar. I doubt that you truly understand her. Which is why I've called you here.
What do you mean?
I want you to look at something. Here's Therese and Father. She was 15 then. I want you to notice the way she's pressing herself against him.
I don't understand. Why are you telling me this?
My sister is evil, Mr. Anmar. I think you should know that. Even as a child, she was vicious and cunning. But Father worshipped her, and she him. When she was 16, she seduced him.
Now look, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I don't want to hear any more of this.
It was not long after that Mother died. The doctor said it was an accident. That she had taken an overdose of sleeping pills. But it was no accident, Mr. Anmar. It was Therese. She had put those extra pills in her milk.
If this is true, how could you live in the same house while they...
Well, you see, I had no place else to go. I had no money and no way to earn any. No